Y'all come on in, my kings and queens, my beautiful royal angels, my gorgeous, gorgeous butterflies. Y'all come on in. Y'all already know what time it is. It is Sip Sage and Manifest with Diamond Stone. How y'all doing on this marvelous Monday? Monday is almost gone. It was a wonderful day today. I didn't get anything done because y'all know I went to the nail shop, but because I'm trying to beat the crowd, but my guys weren't there today, so I turned right on around, walk right on out. How's everybody doing? Make sure y'all hit the like and the share button for me, please, and run the stream up. Thank you so much. Y'all up with me tonight, I see. Y'all up with me and Kayla. Pull you through? Okay, good girl. Let me see. Oh, you killed that juice, girl. Hey, Robbie, how you doing, darling? I just want to thank each and every one of you all that have liked the reel with Miss Kayla in it. Honey, let's talk about it. Hey, Lucille, how you doing, baby? You okay? Okay. Y'all come on in. Let's talk about people. You know what? We live in a crazy, crazy, crazy society, a crazy world. Hey, Vicky, baby, how you doing, sweetness? Y'all, people really just be, I'm convinced, the things that they should pay attention to, they don't. And anything that they can find something negative about, and it don't really even be that deep. Hey, Marcus Kelly, how you doing, King? It don't even be that deep. And anything that they can find something negative about, I'm moving around, making rounds at the man's plantation, but I'm listening. Okay, I'm awesome, Robbie. Hey, Latunya, darling. They would take it and turn it into something else and blow it all out of proportion. Okay. Prime example of what I'm speaking on. Hey, Antoinette, how you doing? Thank you for the blessings and blessings to you too, my love. I posted, well, let's start off by saying, hey, Lisa, Kayla is getting ready to be a big sister. She is so funny. You ready to be a big sister? Mm-hmm. You are? Okay. It's so funny because her dad was a middle child, and now she's going to be a middle child as well. And her mom had her gender reveal, so she's going to be a big sister. Her mom is having another girl. She will have, that will make her have 3 girls, like I had 3 boys. The baby is supposed to be born on Kayla's birthday. Well, I told her to send me lots of videos and pictures, as she always does. And she sent me one picture. She sent me a picture, and I said, what's Kayla doing? So she sent me the video, and Kayla was dancing. But Kayla went to dropping a little bit too low, honey, okay? But y'all know kids dance, but it wasn't like she was gyrating and humping and pumping and all that old other stuff. She wasn't doing that, okay? She don't really know nothing about all that, because grandma ain't dropping it low, not in front of her at least anyway. But before that, I posted a reel of her and her other sister. Hey, Miss Val, how you doing, baby? Of her and her other. Thank you. Hey, Charlie. Of her and her other sister. They were getting their hair done. They got their hair done. They looked so pretty. Okay. You get views on there. Nobody gonna say nothing. I'm trying to tell you. Then it was another one with Kayla in her car. She loves her little car. Honey, that's the best investment that my mama bought her, okay? Not much about that. But this one little video where she really wasn't doing much, she just dropping down. She just, went a little bit too low. She was holding on to that rail in her apple. Y'all, I want to thank y'all for also watching the video, sharing the video as well, and liking the video. I thank y'all so much for that. I even love the feedback. I'm here to blow up your page in a positive way. Blow it up, Miss Val. So y'all, I really got the response that I got. I wasn't expecting it. It's huge. So, but then it was the comments, y'all. I love y'all so much. I know who rocks with me, who don't. And I love it because it was definitely a conversation piece. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Peterson. It was definitely a conversation piece, okay? For one, everybody, I love seeing everybody's opinions. A lot of people had different opinions. But I think sometimes as adults, we take things out of proportion and we over-sexualize a lot of things. When it's not even that. Where it's intended for a joke or, you know, it's not that serious. It's not like my grandbaby was dressed half naked or something. No, because we don't have that. And the mom reprimanded her, saying, when she saw Kayla dropping and going all the way down to the ground, she said, get your butt up. Kayla got up. She mind her mom. So a lot of people had comments on that, which is, I mean, I welcome the comments. Some of them was outlandish and just plain rude. First of all, Kayla mama is pregnant, okay? Yeah, she got a funny belly button. She know that. And she said, my belly button just looks strange. And she actually had a sense of humor. She laughed about it. But it's things like that where people can be so mean when you don't even know the circumstances or the situation surrounding the people that you might want to make fun of or just make plain accusations about. Some people act like it was just, oh my God, like she had just did the most, when that's not the case, because we've seen way worse. We know that. One person even said something about that she sounded like something. I'm not sure, but it sounded like she called Kayla a garden tool. Now, I know y'all didn't hear none of that. That's something she would never do, okay? She would never call any of her daughters out of their name. Hey, De'Ara, how you doing, beautiful girl? I love your new song. Y'all remember when I brought De'Ara J on? Honey, y'all, she got a new song, another new song, baby. She is not playing no games around him, baby. She is doing her thing, and she is getting it back. And I need to holler at you about something too, De'Ara. So make sure you inbox me your phone number, because it's important. Because I'm about to take some things to another level, okay? But anywho, Kayla, can you be quiet for grandmama? Yeah. Thank you. So they just making fun of. I'm like, wow, it's just a navel, a belly button. It's gross. It's this and that. Y'all ain't never seen no belly button. I could see it was it was detached from her body. I've not seen the video, but people need to mind their own business. Lucille, go look at the video and make it. And I would love your opinion. She's just a baby. People are so cruel. Yes, you should have heard. Oh, my daughter would never be caught doing this. Your daughter probably been caught doing a whole lot of other things. Okay, okay. We talking about a little bitty baby. All kids dance. She wasn't. It wasn't like that. Okay. The arguments that was on that, because I'm gonna tell y'all rocks with me. Because I know who rocks with me. Y'all was on them people like it was. I was laughing so hard, but some of them I had to comment on and kind of set them straight a little bit. Oh, no, why most people do and say things like this, big deal about the belly button. Exactly. And y'all, I guess, you know, the youngsters, Kayla has a young mom. They don't believe in covering up their stomach. You know, when we was coming up, when we were pregnant and expecting, we covered ourselves up with the cute little maternity tops. Now, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Baby, these girls up here, they used to be sitting up and looking all pretty, honey. And some people would have something to say about that, but my doctor liked my tops, my pregnancy tops, okay? She probably doesn't even know what she was doing. She's a little girl. She don't. Kayla is really a girly tomboy, if that makes any sense. She likes girly things, but she's real rough, okay? I be feeling sorry for some of the kids she played, because I said she did not play well with others sometimes. Listen, people will make comments, and sometimes we just have to let them. I enjoy watching you. Thank you. I mean, you know, I was welcoming the feedback. It was, I just never thought that it would get that kind of feedback. It was good, bad, and in between. I didn't have a problem. It was just when they would take it too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, the belly button, or acting like somebody said something about her being kidnapped or something. Baby, look here. That ain't gonna happen. Okay? I don't usually post my grandbaby. I used to let her come on my lives, and I stopped because we do have predators out here. And I don't really like to post her like that. Because I think our kids should be just kept in the background anyway. Now, sometimes I'll let y'all see her, talk to her, or I might post something up like her. She got her hair done, you know, or we taking her out to an activity and she's having fun. That nothing harmful, nothing hurting anybody, but you rarely get to see her like you used to. Okay. Of course, we're not gonna let her. We're definitely bringing her up the right way. I don't play all that twerking and can on. I think little girls should be little girls. Her mom, why the mama neighbor look like that? I don't know. You have to ask the mama. I guess the mama might have had a hernia or something, but she's pregnant, so she has an Audi. Everybody don't have cute belly buttons. Like everybody don't have cute toes. Everybody don't have cute fingers. Everybody ain't cute. Okay? Some people can be beautiful on the outside but be totally ugly on the inside. And some of those people making the comments, prime example of what I'm speaking on right now. You know, y'all got to go back and read the comments. Some of them was hilarious. And just way overboard. And some of them understood it. They was like, this just a baby. She ain't really doing nothing for real. You know, I looked again. I said, she really ain't. She ain't doing it. Ain't like she, like I said, gyrating in the all that other stuff. She wasn't doing that. She just got happy, honey. She was holding on to that pole and was going on down to the floor a little bit too low. That's it. And her mama reprimanded and said, hey, you better get your butt up. You know, like we would do. I was always told that if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Exactly. You know, and then people they don't really know the background of things. And they have the crazy, somebody said they feel sorry for her future. They feel sorry for what her future is going to be like. I'm like, wow, these people are insane. First of all, her future is going to be even more wonderful and abundant. She's abundantly a blessed little girl. Her present, just like her present, okay? Abundantly blessed, okay? Even though she don't have her father. He was murdered. Let's talk about that. That's something we should be talking about. You know, but people will take the craziest things and they would take it so far out of context. But now when you see, and a lot of people say, oh, her hair is so, forget all that. Let's talk about her hair. It's so pretty. My point is that, so why would y'all find the things that, and turn it around to something so negative and then blow it all out of proportion? What about how cute her mom had her dressed? In a little tennis shoes, and her sister was dressed alike in a little Nike little short sets. She's a happy baby. Okay. What about how her mom had their hair done so beautiful? They're cute little girls. We believe in the ribbons, the barrettes. Okay. When she got her hair done, she was like, I said, don't put no extensions in my baby hair. I don't want to have extensions. And her sister has naturally really long hair as well. Very long and thick hair. What about that? What about that the baby was clean and happy? What about that? What about all those other reels that I posted up? I posted one up of when she was a baby. She wasn't walking. She had to be maybe 2 or 3 months old. And my son was talking to her, saying how much he loved her and telling her how much he loved her. And she just was goo-gooing and a gaga. And those are beautiful memories. Why not blow something up like that? So, you know, that, and even on this social media, Kayla, grandmama's working. Can I get you to be quiet, please? Okay. Thank you. Oh my God. I love you. I love you too. I know. You know, like even on social media, you can have some great content, you know, talking about great things, positive things, but they won't run to that. They will run to that negativity, the negative activity where people are just putting each other down. They talking about each other. They talking about they about to pull up on somebody. They talking about all kind of horrible things. And they going back and forth. How about her mother was home with her and her sister and they were just having fun? Exactly. They was having a gender reveal. That's what they were having. Yes, she do have her father. He is watching over her, believe every day. Hallelujah. Yes, he is. You know, but they won't, we can't get a flock. We can't get 2K, 3K views at one time on a live for that. You want to know why? Because it's nothing negative. It's not chaotic enough. But let them talk about some drama going on. Baby, they going to keep up with it. It's like a soap opera. They going to run to whatever the drama is. Whatever the drama is, that's what they going to run to. Y'all know I ain't lying. Let's take China Black, for instance. Ain't that her name? The rapper. She's gone back to her original name, which is Angela. I think her name is Angela. She done changed everything. She done went and got the Baphomet tattoo off of her body. She's given her life back to Christ. She has changed. That's your grandbaby. You shouldn't have to explain yourself to anyone. People should take care of their own children. They should, but they don't. They not talking about that. Ain't that a good thing? The girl done got baptized and she just don't want to do all that old demonic stuff anymore, and she just want to serve God, and she just want to be pure. They ain't talking about that. But when she was out here doing all that other stuff, oh baby, that's all you heard. It was about China Black and this and that. We gotta be careful about the things that we entertain. Sweet baby girl, good vibes only. I don't like drama. I'm at a peaceful life. I'm trying to tell you, Yolanda. You know, I got a friend. She on here now. I ain't gonna say her name. She'll call me and say, you heard? Let me tell you how I know what be going on, y'all. Because she'll call me and tell me. Other than that, I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know. And she be like, do you know anything, Diamond? Because every time I tell you don't know nothing, I say, I really don't. Because I don't keep up with that. I go support who I support, you know. But I really don't be knowing what's going on. Because I don't have time to know what nobody else's husband has said about them. Who done backstabbed who. I don't have time for that. I just don't. So I don't be knowing what's going on. I'm not so involved in other people's life that I just got to keep up with the mess and the drama. I just don't have to do that. That's just not me. I'd rather be doing something else. I'd be over there talking to my cousin and the content sisters of Atlanta. Talking about what's up next, what's the new project, what's about to go on. You know, something positive and entertaining, because in life we have so many other things that are low vibrational, that pulls on our energy, that pulls on our spirits in very negative ways. So I try to have a balance of what I entertain and what I don't entertain. Y'all, I lost 2 people in 1 week. Actually, really more than that, okay? It was actually 4, because it was 2 family members and 2 other members that were like family to me, like my god sister, a god brother, you know. So it's I got it, De'Ara. Thank you, baby. So, you know, I try to keep my spirits up and stay away from low vibrational things. And it's kind of hard when you're dealing with social media, especially if you're a social media influencer. Get out over there, little girl. If you notice a lot of big social media influencers, you will see them, and then sometimes for about a month or a couple of weeks, you won't see them at all because they really do be needing a break. This social media is something serious. It is. And so you have to have that balance. You have to figure out which side you want to be on, what you really want to entertain, because it's already wicked enough. And so in order to keep you from not falling into that trap or to that hole, you got to distance yourself from that and, keep it positive. Keep it happy. And when you need a break, take you a break, because these people will make you need to take a break. My cousin just started on Facebook doing one of his characters, which is Willie John John. He was like, do you know somebody was already in my inbox with the hate? And I was like, do they not know that's a character, that you just playing a character, that this is not your real life? He was like, I don't know. Hey, Nevels. I said, honey, you ain't seen nothing yet. They got something to say about everything, but I think it comes from a lot of unhappy people. A lot of people are very unhappy with themselves, with the way life has turned out for them. And misery loves company. They want you to be miserable right along with them, But you don't have to be. It needs to be a lot more focus on the good things that's going on in the world, or that's going on around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see a lot of the videos where the people go out and they just randomly bless others with money or food or help them in some kind of way. I like watching stuff like that. That's where I be. She's really having herself a ball right now. I can hear her enjoy herself. She's supposed to be happy. Yeah, even though I'm told her, Grandma, I'm trying to work. Be quiet. She ain't finna do that. She having herself, but she happy. She ain't seen Grandmama and Pop in a couple of weeks. And she was so happy to see us. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy too.
You real happy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How come you happy?
I want the happy K.
Okay. Do you mind me asking how old you are? I am 52 years old, Miss Val. Yeah, you heard her. She happy too. I am 52 years old, Miss Val. I have been through a lot of things in life. But when I found out what peace was, and I started healing and was on my healing journey and my awakening, and just realizing a whole lot of different things, my eyes became open to a lot of different things and opportunities. That's when I was like, you know what? I don't argue with nobody. I ain't got time to be doing that. However you want to feel it, it's okay for let other people be okay, be right. You don't always got to be right, and you could possibly be right. It's okay. Let them have it. Some things are just not worth it. It's just not. And especially with this social media, too. I had to learn to laugh at a lot of stuff, because if you don't have tough skin, baby, honey, them wolves will eat you up. Hey, Darlene, can I ask you, what do you think about the new baby? Are you talking about Kayla's sister that's going to be born? Well, I think all children are blessings, and I'm going to love on that baby just like I love Kayla and her sister, but the responsibility is her mama's, because we got Kayla, but I don't feel no ill feelings or anything like that, because at the end of the day, she has to go on with her life, and her and my son was not together at the time. They just had a baby together, and he loved his child. He loved her, but some things work and some things don't. Yes, all churches are blessings from the heavens above. You know, and it is what it is. So I talked to his girlfriend. She's not dating anyone. She said, you know, I'm finally where you are. That piece I saw you, that piece must look real, real good to her. Because I'm at peace and I refuse to let anything or anyone disturb it. And a lot of times when the enemy or Satan knows that God has great things planned for you, he's going to try to throw anything he can in there to try to get your spirit in an uproar, you know, but you can't allow that. You just have to remember that God doesn't make promises that he cannot honor. And you just have to stand on God's word and just trust him and just have faith and not let it get the best of you. We're human, of course. We got emotions and we have feelings, and it's easier said than done, you know. But that's even with my own family members. Certain people I just don't go around because I just can't do their energy. I refuse to do it. I love you, but I can love you from a distance. Amen. That piece is so precious and has made me a better person. Me too, Robbie. When I got it, I'm telling you, once y'all figure out what peace really is, and once you receive it, and you get to start enjoying it, you're not gonna let anybody disturb it. I'm telling you, you're not. You're gonna nip it in the bud. You're gonna be like, we're not doing this. That's why y'all don't. You might hear me address a person every now and then, but you never catch me really going back and forth with anybody, because guess what? It's not worth it. They're not relevant. There was some comments that I wanted to respond to. Hey, my baby. And she on here now. Look at that. And I couldn't respond because I couldn't find it. But that was just God let me know that they so irrelevant. That's why you can't even find the comment anymore. It's irrelevant, you know. But that piece is everything. And she is on here and she tells me that all the time. She said, I finally got it. And she would always tell me, I want that piece you got. I said, honey, if it means you got to leave my son alone, then you better do it, girl, because ain't nothing like it. I'm not going to let no, because some people just live in a turmoil because they got so many things that they need to get right within themselves. And until they do that, they're going to continuously be in a dark place and work on and operate in low vibrational spirit. And the reason why they're still there in that low vibrational spirit and working in that low vibrational energy and feel the way they do is because they don't want to take accountability. Hi, Renee. Thank you for sending me love from DC, baby. Love right back at you. They don't want to take accountability. And we have to learn to take until you can take accountability. I don't care how perfect you think you are. No, you are not. I don't care how perfect you have strived to be. No one is perfect. And you might have felt like you've done everything that you're supposed to, but it was something that you did not do. Because you allow certain toxic things or situations, people, and things into your life. So then you must address your own. You got to take accountability for that. You got to ask yourself, why am I doing that? Why am I surrounding myself with these type of people? Why do I keep drawing these type of people to me? What's wrong with me? What's going on with me? What am I doing wrong? And when you figure that out and you say, and you find out the answer, because when you look at the mirror, you say, okay, now I'm going to look at me because this keeps happening. Okay? It's not happening for no reason. So I got to figure out what am I doing wrong and change it up. I got to break whatever cycle that I'm continuing that keeps bringing me the same thing back over and over again, and I don't like it. It's something within me, something in my life that I need to change. And when I realized that and I started making those changes, that's when things changed for me for the better. And I tell y'all all the time, change is very uncomfortable. It's not easy. It's very uncomfortable because You're afraid of the unknown. You don't know what's outside of the doors when you step outside of your comfortability or what you're so used to. You got to do some things that you're not used to. Mary says, I lost you somehow. I haven't seen any of your lives for a while. I love listening to you. You're such an inspiration. Mary, they've been trying to shadow ban me, baby. Blessings to you, Miss Diamond. Blessings to you too, Mary Kay. They be trying to shadow ban me and hide me, honey. But they can't hide me, baby. They can't hide me. Miss Val says, yes, I'm on my own vibe. I am responding late because I caught this live after it started. Correct me if I am wrong. Wait a minute. Come on, thing. I respond to what I think I heard. You should not feel the need to say that you don't hardly put your granddad on Facebook. Hell, some people have started pages in their children's name. So true. But yes. But it was when I started to take accountability, and I really had to dig deep. And I had to come out of my comfortability. I had to step outside of the box. I had to step into what was the unknown. But if I had stayed around with what I knew and what I was used to, how can you get ahead that way? How can you achieve anything if you just stay right there in the same place, the same space? You can't. You can't. That's just like you need to try different dishes. You know, some of us are so used to chicken and fish. We don't want to try Asian dishes or try something different. You never know. You just might like it. It's going to lead you to something different. I had to change the people that I was around, that I had around me. I had to change the places and things. And it worked out for my good. You need to never say I love African food. Surround yourself with whatever it is that you're trying to do or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Surround yourself with those type of people because they're only going to motivate you. They're only going to push you. Surround yourself with people that's on a high vibration, you know, meaning they're motivators, they're go-getters. They don't stop. They hard workers. They want something out of life. They not hating on the next person. They want to see you win. You see a person that started from, they didn't have nothing, but they don't make an excuse for not doing what they need to do. It gets done by any means necessary. Y'all, let me tell y'all a story. I don't even know if I told y'all this story before. Y'all keep those hearts and thumbs up going up for me. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Make sure you hit the like and the share button for me, please. And I'm going to be telling y'all about something real soon that I got coming up. It just kind of like, your face card is everything. We're going to talk about that too. Your face card is everything. And I tell y'all, people are watching you even when you don't know it. You never know who's watching you. You never know. So now if I was on here acting a fool every day, arguing, being negative and just making a mockery out of being a queen, I wouldn't have got chose for what I got chose for. See, and you have to put that work in. What you want might not happen right off, but if you continuously be consistent and do what you need to do, your blessing coming. Be grateful over the small things and watch how God just opened up so many doors for you. Let me tell you something. There was this one time I had to go to work. And I stayed in this apartment complex. And I used to have to walk up the hill all the time to get to the bus stop. So one of my god babies said, you know, you ain't got to walk up the hill. If you cut through here, you'll be there quicker. Okay. I said, yeah, that do make sense, and I'm running late. Y'all, I traveled this, I tried something different. And even with trying something different, when it's something that you're not used to, You have to get accustomed to it. Okay? You got to figure some things out. You gonna come up. That's just like trying to ride a bicycle for the first time. Because you don't do that wild stuff. Thank you, Yolanda. That's just like trying to ride a bicycle for the first time. Riding a bicycle is good exercise. You can get your heart to pumping, get your muscles going in your legs. But at first, it ain't going to be easy, right? You might fall a few times, but get back up and try it again. So y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. I decided to take this new path, okay? And it was through some woods. I didn't have a cell. I think my cell phone was off or something like that at the time. So I'm walking through the woods through this new path because it was a shortcut. Okay, be quiet, Caleb. It was a shortcut. Y'all, I'm walking through the woods by myself. Y'all, why I fall in this big old hole? Y'all, I fell in the hole. I didn't even see it. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't see it. I fell in the hole, y'all. Now, I couldn't call nobody because my phone didn't work. Y'all, there was really no way for me to get out of this hole. I was down in that hole, y'all. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to get out this hole. I couldn't. It was no way really for me to climb out, just like literally like climb out. I'm like, I can't be here because now what if some animal come and get me? Because this probably was meant for an animal. Nobody's going to really come back here because this is the road less traveled, okay? So what am I going to do? Am I just going to sit here because I'll be here all night? Nobody will never know I'm here. Nobody going to find me. It might be some days. So guess what? When you are put in situations where you got to figure it out one way or the other, guess what? You gonna make something happen. Your determination, you gonna figure it out. Y'all, to this day, I still don't know how I got out of that hole, but I did. I was determined because I wasn't finna be no sitting duck. And I wasn't finna be stuck inside of no hole, not knowing what's finna come next. And nobody finna come and save me. A lot of times, we put ourselves in situations. And sometimes God put us in situations. But sometimes you get in those situations to whereas nobody is going to come and help you. You got to figure it out yourself. And the best help is self-help. Until you can help yourself, ain't nothing you can do for nobody else. I had to figure out how to get out of that hole. Or just be there. And that's what I mean. A lot of times we be put in a lot of situations. If you're determined, you better know it, Robert God got me out that hole. When you're determined with God's help, you can conquer anything. You can conquer the impossible because it was really impossible. That was impossible. That it was a type of situation where somebody would have had to come and help you out of that hole. But I got out of that hole with God's help, number one, in myself. Because I was not going to be no victim. I wasn't going to be no victim. No. And I wasn't going to give myself no pity party because that wasn't going to help me get out the hole. I was not finna cry because that wasn't going to help me get out the hole. A lot of times we get in situations that are above our head. And I was inside of that hole and that hole was above my head. And I had to figure out how to get out of it. And I said, God, can't nobody help me but you. And he said, okay. But he put that strength in me, the knowledge in me to say, I can't give up. I'm not going to give up. I'm not just going to sit here and say, oh, I'm stuck. We panic. Fear. That's how Satan gets you, fear. I ain't had time to be scared, child. I had to get up out that hole. And I had to go to work. And I had to make sure I caught that bus on time so I could be on time. Y'all better believe I got out that hole. My mama still talk about that to this day. There have been many, many situations that I've had to call on God upon, and only him. That's the only person that was going to hear me, because ain't nobody else around. You can scream, you can holler, but can't nobody hear you. What you going to do? You going to sit there and cry? Or you just going to trust God and have faith? But faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. See, I had to put some kind of work in for me to get out this hole, y'all. Other than that, I've still been there. I'm just going to sit there and wait. Nightfall. It was almost nighttime. I'm going to be in the woods, inside of the hole. Nobody knows I'm there. Nobody knows I walk that way. I have no way to call nobody. I fell down in the hole, y'all. I think they might have had a hole for the trap something. It was God testing you. And God tests us a lot. A lot of times when we go through things, we want to say it's the devil's fault. It ain't always the devil's fault. It ain't always the enemy's fault. Because the enemy don't really have no more power than you allow Satan to have. We give Satan too much power by saying, oh, he's capable of, well, he is capable of a lot of things, but my God is greater than he is. You see what I'm saying? Stop giving Satan all that glory. I said, you don't get no glory today. I'm finna get up out this hole. And got up out of it too, y'all. Many holes I've been in. Not the physical holes, but a whole lot of situations that were way above my head. But I couldn't panic. I couldn't give in. I'm not in Birmingham. I just came from Birmingham yesterday, Miss Val. I'm in Georgia, baby. Many situations that was above my head. I was in a hole. I hadn't fell in a hole. And there was no way for me to get out. I'm in this hole, y'all. I'm talking about literally down in here. You can't climb up. I'm telling y'all to this day, I don't know how I got out. I know with God's help. And me just saying, you know what? I got to get out of here. I got to do something. I just can't sit here. I've been in a lot of tests, y'all. Because a lot of situations we put ourselves in, because I chose to go that way because I didn't want to go all the way around. I chose that. See? We'll take accountability for the actions that we change. What's wrong with it, baby? Okay, you gotta go potty? Go potty. We give up on ourselves before we even begin. But God never gives up on us. You got to have faith. You got to say, I can't give up now. I cannot. He gives you the tools that you need. You just got to trust and believe. It's just as simple as that. And we have choices of what we take in, what we will allow and what we won't allow. Yes, we have to bring ourselves out. God brings us to those holes. He changes our thoughts and people around us. Thank God for chances. Amen to that. But I knew if I was to go that way again, I got to look down and make sure I'm falling in another hole. Because it's there now, I'm aware. You know, I wasn't expecting that. Because we get so comfortable, a lot of things sneak up on us that we are not expecting. Because we get so comfortable. You need to be ready for any and everything at all times. At all times. Because anything can happen and anything is possible. And change is uncomfortable. But guess what? It's needed. A lot of times we don't want to make that change, like I said, because we're so comfortable. We're so happy with where we okay. The doctor that told you your blood pressure is sky high. You got to make some changes. If you don't make these changes, you can lose your life. And some people still won't even make those changes to save their own lives. But they mad with the whole wide world. And they want everybody to be miserable with them when all they got to do is just make a change. It's not my fault you choose to stay where you are because you too stuck where you at. You're not happy, but you don't want to put forth an effort and work and put the work in to get where you need to be. You want everything to be handed to you. But what have you done for anything for you to be rewarded, anything like that? What sacrifice have you made? You see what I'm saying? What man that gains everything but loses his soul? Okay, Neville's. True. Y'all, every day for me is a lesson in every day. And when I started this journey, it was so beautiful. And it still is. I have some days where things come up in my life because I have things that I have to deal with just like y'all. And I be saying, Lord, what am I going to do? God tell me, have I ever failed you? Look what I'm doing for you. You can't see that I'm operating for you. I'm working for you. I'm working in your favor. I'm preparing the path for you. You can't see it. See, because He's going to show you them little bitty things first. And if you can't see that God is moving in your favor with those small things that He's doing, why should He do anything bigger? You couldn't even see what He was doing for you because it was so small. You couldn't even pay attention to that. You couldn't see it. So why would He do anything bigger for you? Why would He bless you like that? When you can't even be grateful and see what He's already doing for you. Your bill you might have had a light bill that was due and you didn't have the money and they weren't even supposed to give you no extension. But then all of a sudden the weather going to be super cold, so they giving everybody 3 more weeks. See, but you just think it's a regular 3 more weeks. But see, in the midst of them 3 more weeks, you got time to get up what you need so they won't get turned off. Or you can just think you got forever and God bless you with the money. You turn around and you do something else with it instead of paying that bill. But now, if He did that to where they gave you that 3-week grace period, that's God moving for you. But a lot of people don't see that. Oh, I just got lucky. They done forgot. They ain't forgot God gave you favor. So what you going to do with this favor that God has given you? Are you going to take advantage of the favor that God has given to you? Or are you going to be ungrateful and do something different than what you're supposed to do? I'm going to take advantage of the favor that God has given me. I don't know about nobody else. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to recognize that He did something with the wealth. I don't know. But whatever it was enough for them to give me 3 more weeks. In these 3 weeks, I'm going to hustle it up. I'm going to do what I need to do to get this money. So I'll be where I need to be. I won't be in the dark. I will definitely be in the light. But some people get so comfortable with being in the dark. I'm not. I love walking in the light, baby. Ain't nothing like being able to see. Because when you can see when a storm is coming and you can prepare yourself. Nobody's obsolete to anything, baby. It's just how you use the tools and the favor that God gives to you. You can squander it away or you can accept it and be ready. And with that being said, I have truly enjoyed y'all tonight. Thank y'all for joining me. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button and run that stream up right quick. I love y'all. You better say Yolanda, the darkness is not your friend. The darkness, if you just spent your whole life in darkness. God gives you so many opportunities to step into the light. Why keep playing with the darkness? Oh, they having more fun over there in the dark. And no, it just seemed that way for right now. Why would Satan mess with them anyway? Because they're doing his will. You gonna come across some obstacles because you're not doing Satan's will. You trying to do what's right. You trying to walk the straight and the narrow. You trying to get closer to God. So that's why you're gonna be tested and tried. If you are already doing what Satan wants you to do, cause chaos, confusion, kill, steal, and destroy, what he gonna mess with you for? He ain't got no reason to. You already doing his bidding. But I'm gonna walk in the light by any means necessary. I love y'all. Good night.